Hello, friends. Again, we are having an other episode of our new video on fasting mimicking diet. I am Dr. Jagaji Singh Virk, MBBS, FCGP, FAMS, PGDGM. What is fasting mimicking diet or FMD? It's a dietary regimen that aims to mimic the metabolic effects of fasting without requiring individuals to completely abstain from food. It has gained popularity due to its potential benefits in weight management, metabolic health, longevity, and disease prevention. These are the diets or foods we take in our fasting mimicking diets. Concept of fasting mimicking diet, also called FMD, is designed to induce a state in the body similar to fasting without being on fast, triggering cellular and metabolic processes that promote autophagy, tissue regeneration, and improved metabolic health. It involves eating a very specific set of foods for a limited time, typically 5 days, that is low in calories, protein, and sugar, but high in healthy fats, all those which produce insulin in the pancreas. This type of foods we take. Biochemistry of FMD. The FMD works by lowering caloric intake while keeping the body in a state that does not fully trigger the stress of complete fasting. When the body undergoes fasting, a variety of biochemical processes are triggered, including autophagy, the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells, improving overall cellular function, and promoting tissue regeneration. Ketosis, the liver produces ketones as an alternative fuel source, shifting the body from glucose metabolism to fat metabolism. Hormesis, a process where mild stressors such as reduced caloric intake promote beneficial adaptive responses at the cellular and molecular level. Increased insulin sensitivity. Lower calorie intake, especially with reduced sugar and refined carbs, enhances the body's ability to regulate blood sugar levels. FMD's specific combination of low protein, moderate fats, and low calories, particularly over a 5-day period, is thought to stimulate these effects in a way that mimics the benefits of a longer fast without requiring complete food abstinence. This is again the foods we take. Constituents of FMD. The FMD consists of specific foods that are low in carbohydrates, protein, and calories while being high in healthy fats such as vegetables, where low calorie and high fiber is there. Nuts and seeds contain healthy fats, olive oil and other plant oils, monosaturated fats, soups, vegetable based, often containing seaweed or miso, supplements like vitamins, minerals, and certain amino acids that support health during the low protein phase and don't produce glycemic index. These type of foods. fatty ones. The exact foods and proportions vary based on the FMD protocol, but the idea is to restrict calories to around 800 to 1100 kilocalories per day, with most of the calories coming from healthy fats. Protein intake is generally very low, around 5 to 10% of total calories. Doses and protocol of FMD. The FMD is typically followed for 5 days and is designed to be repeated on a cyclical basis once every month or every few months, depending on the individual's goals. The dosage is essentially the daily intake of calories, which is designed to be much lower than normal intake. In it, day one, around 1,100 kilocalories, higher calorie intake. And days 2 to 5, around 800 to 900 kilocalories, that is lower intake. This 5-day period mimics a fasting state where the body experiences metabolic changes akin to what happens during fasting, but without the complete food deprivation. Benefits of the FMD. Number one, weight loss. FMD may help reduce body fat and promote lean mass preservation, especially in those with metabolic conditions like obesity, where the body's own fat is used for energy. Number two, improved metabolic health, better insulin sensitivity, lower blood glucose levels, reduction in markers for inflammation and oxidative stress. Cellular repair and regeneration induces autophagy, the body's mechanism for clearing out damaged cells and degenerating new healthy cells. This could benefit tissue like skin, liver, and even the brain. Enhanced longevity. Research on rodents has shown that fasting or mimicking fasting can extend lifespan. In humans, there is potential for improved health span and longevity through repeated cycles of FMD, possibly by slowing the aging process and reducing age-related diseases like Alzheimer's and cardiovascular disease. Number five, reduced risk of chronic diseases. FMD may help reduce the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even some cancers by improving metabolic function and reducing inflammation. Reduced inflammation. The reduction in calorie intake, along with changes in metabolic signaling, may help lower chronic inflammation, which is a contributor to many age-related diseases. Drawbacks of FMD. Short-time effects. While FMD can provide health benefits in the short term, long-term effects are still being studied. Prolonged or very frequent use may have unintended side effects, such as nutrient deficiencies or negative impacts on metabolism. Difficult adhering. The diet is restrictive and maintaining it for 5 days can be challenging for some people. It may also cause hunger, fatigue, or irritability, especially during the first few days. Not suitable for everyone. Pregnant or breastfeeding women, children, individuals with eating disorders, and people with certain chronic illnesses, that is cancer, diabetes, may not be suitable candidates for the FMD without medical supervision. Potential nutrient deficiencies. Given its calorie restrictions, there is a risk of lacking certain essential nutrients, particularly if the FMD is followed for too frequently or without supplementation. Cost and accessibility. Commercially available FMD kits, such as those from Prolon, can be expensive, which might be prohibitive for some individuals. Additionally, preparing a similar diet at home can be complicated and time consuming. Cellular effects of FMD. At the cellular level, FMD triggers several beneficial processes. Number one is autophagy. FMD enhances the breakdown of damaged or dysfunctional proteins and organelles in the cell, which helps maintain cellular health. Regenerative effects. FMD can promote the generation of new cells in multiple tissues, including muscle, skin, and liver, due to the reduced levels of nutrients like amino acids. Reduction of oxidative stress. The diet has been shown to reduce oxidative stress markers, which is beneficial for protecting cells from damage and aging. Increased mitochondrial biogenesis. The diet may help promote the growth of new mitochondria, which are crucial for energy production in cells. This is the intermittent fasting and autophagy. Red one is the eating time and white is the fasting time. Longevity and long-term effects of FMD. The effects of FMD on longevity are still an area of active research, particularly in humans. However, studies in animals suggest that intermittent fasting and by extension FMD can reduce age-related diseases. FMD may reduce the incidence of diseases like cancer, heart disease, and neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's by promoting tissue repair, reducing inflammation, and enhancing cellular maintenance. Extend lifespan. In animals, caloric restriction or mimicking it has been associated with an extended lifespan, although more research is needed to see if similar effects apply to humans. Conclusion. In summary, the fasting mimicking diet is a promising approach for improving metabolic health, reducing the risk of chronic diseases, and potentially extending lifespan. However, more studies are needed to fully understand its long-term effects, and individuals should consult healthcare professionals before starting an FMD regimen, especially if they have pre-existing health conditions. Thank you very much.